Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Today I'm going to be running an L4 mission called Silence the Informant in the system of Apanake. So I'm not in Apanake, I'm in Ashokon, but the mission hub is in Apanake. So I'm doing this in the Apanake mission hub. So I just actually warped to the, the system that's doing it because it takes quite a bit of time to warp to places. So I just wanted to skip that for you guys. Anyway, let's go to this. There's a special thing about this mission actually because it's really good. Because they've got these enemy ships in this mission called like Rogue Drone AI or Drone Overminds. So they're quite similar to those Rogue Drone Overmind battleships you'll see in the Abyss, the Bethnic Abyssal Overmind or those kind of ones. The special thing about these Overminds is that they're first of all they're a little bit weaker than quite a bit weaker than the ones in the Abyss. But the main thing is that they drop these elite drone AIs, and those can still be sold for a lot. So I think that one elite drone AI can be sold for like 3 mil. I'm just keeping a little bit of an eye on the D-scan because the Paladin is quite an expensive ship, even though we're not in any expensive fit at all. See here, it's got the Tech 2 armor pair, the Meta, Microwarpdrive, Tech 2 tracking computer, everything Tech 2 or less. But there's still a risk that we can get ganked because people like to troll marauders. But I want to try doing this because I've been doing this a lot, using this ship a lot in mission running recently. Eventually, probably I'll get Bargus to do it and to just blitz the missions. But for now, we'll be doing with the Paladin. So let's use an MJD actually to get in range. I'm still not fully used to using an MJD because it's still a relatively new concept to me. It's only since I bought this Paladin not so long ago that I actually started using an MJD really probably for the first time. Let's just jump in. Okay, so now we're in the middle of everything. Now we'll activate Bastion and we will go and wreck. Let's start off by wrecking the battle cruisers first. This is pretty easy. These are the guys, these elite drone, these guys here. They are the ones that drop these elite drone AIs that I'm talking about, which are really powerful. And actually, it's good that we've got the Paladin in this mission because I think that the rogue drones have an EM hull. Okay, it doesn't seem like they have an EM hull. Actually, they have high EM damage, so it's not actually good, unfortunately. Let's activate our reactive hardener armor because we want to have that. I think they maybe do EM damage, maybe. That's what they maybe do. No, they don't do EM damage. Okay, because I've heard something about rogue drones being good. It's good to use EM damage against them. Maybe there's different types of rogue drones. You can maybe have different types of them. It doesn't seem like we're shooting this guy right here. Let's shoot load our drones on them. What's our range of the conflag? It's 50 kilometers full off, so we can actually go for the elite drone parasites. Nothing weird on the D-scan. Okay, good. We'll actually use our MJD to get to these guys when we've gone through these. We can probably actually inactivate this Bastion module and we can go. We're using the MWD to actually get close to these guys. You can see they're quite far away now. Okay, these drones are taking a very long time because it's only light drones, so it's not going to do much to this battle cruiser over here. But the battle cruiser is really close. It's hard for me to actually hit it. Fortunately, I've not got the tracking speed script. I've got the optimal range one loaded, so that's why it's hard for me to track that battle cruiser over there. So I was missing a lot of shots. Okay, this guy's almost dead. Let's actually try to use a bit of Scorch. I think Scorch will maybe be a little bit better because he'll do a bit more damage. Because of the damage of the Scorch is obviously not as good as the Conflag. Conflag damage is amazing. The thing is, Conflag has got very tiny range. Scorch has got amazing range. See, what is this? 100 kilometer fall off. So it's amazing range. You can hit anything with this. The cruisers actually. Okay, as you can see here, Bastion module is inactivated. We can actually pull this wreck right in here with a tractor beam, like that. You can see here, and we can actually get closer to this guy. Let's activate one of these and actually switch over to Conflag because we want to get in range of this elite drone parasite. When we actually get this wreck here, you'll see this one of these guys is worth a lot. So these are like really worth your time to actually pick up. Always want to pick up these because they're worth a lot. Nothing weird on D-scan. Okay, let's start activating the. Okay, let's see now. Pick this up. Yeah, you see there? 1.5 mil. Okay. I thought they were worth a bit more than 1.5 mil. I thought they were worth like 8 mil or something like that. It could have been that, the price could have gone down. Okay, it's all determined by the market. People actually buy these, I think. So, okay, we'll grab that as well. And then after, inactivate our MWD because the MWD is something we don't want to have going on. Just unnecessarily, we don't want to go have the cap go crazy. Yeah, just one shot that guy right there. Okay, recall drones and let's just scoop in everything. Got this last one over here. Scoop this. Okay, good. Now MJD into these guys right here. MJD out. I was using before a blinged out armor repair, so you see how near here obviously the armor repairing is not as efficient. You know, we're not doing those crazy almost the entire like, you know, HP pool being recharged in one cycle, but it's still pretty hefty. The Paladin has a good bonus to armor repair, so it's very nice. Okay, let's actually go and actually the Acolytes are not good because we saw before that they got very high EM resistance. We're going to use the kinetic actually, the kinetic drones, the Hornets. The Hornets are very good for if you want to do a bit of kinetic damage. Well, we've not got any other damage, but it was worse to use the EM ones. You can see here. So the kinetic ones will be a bit better. You got to say 60%, but optimal will be explosive. You know, like, let's have this moved because that guy just died right there. Armor getting a bit low. Let's just recharge the armor. And grab, as usual, have to grab the... We want to grab the Rex in. They do quite a bit of damage here. You can see here it's chewing through the Paladin quite a bit, but the Paladin is very bossed. It's a big boss. It's got boss tanks, so it doesn't really matter. Also, Reactive Armor Hardener is spooling up to doing the optimal amount of resistances as well. That's really nice as well. Let's see now. Elite Drone AI, Wreck, come to me. You get, this is the really nice thing. You get, not only do you get the bounties, but you also get the, you know, these AI chips right here from them. So you get double the amount. You get, not only you get the bounty, but you also get good loot as well. You know, usually in nullsec especially, where you hunt pirates specifically for the bounty, it's not really much you can get from the loot, and there's some odd exceptions. But here, both loot and bounty are what you take into consideration for your income. And then we also got the mission itself, which can give us quite a bit of LP. This mission actually gives quite a lot of LP. When you look here, we can get actually 8,600 LP from this one mission, so that's pretty decent. Actually, you need to lock this one as well. You can go to the acceleration gate with an MWD actually. Let's start pulling this in and recall the drones and gather the AI. You can actually, this is something I've noticed that really cool with the tractor beams. You can use the MWD. And you can just keep going because the tractor beam will just pull it in. So we can actually still, even though we've not finished pulling this, we've got the Bastion Module up. But what you can do is you can just keep going, even if you've not pulled in, like it's 13 kilometers now. It doesn't really matter because we've got Bastion Module, you know. But you can just keep pulling it in and just keep moving at the same time. They'll still keep pulling it in like a tow truck almost. Yeah, it's really cool. So you can see here, if we scroll or stack all of these, 7.9 mil from these right there. Alright, let's just wait until the Bastion module has cycled. Okay, so the Bastion cycle has ended and we'll go with the MWD to the gate. You see here, I'm just pulling this in while I'm trying to salvage it. It's pretty cool, you know, I love that, yeah, I'm able to just pull them in while moving. It's really nice. You can't, that's the thing with an MTU, you're not able to do that because obviously, you know, the MTU is stationary, but you got the tractor beams. You can just pull stuff in whenever you want to and still keep salvaging like I'm doing right now. I don't know if I'll be able to actually salvage it before I start going through the acceleration gate, but we'll see here. And repair a bit of the arm because you can see a bit of damage taking right here. Alright, this I think this skin looks really cool, but it's just unfortunate how it costs so much. This skin costs 1.9 bill. Really unfortunate. So the mission here is like silence the informant. So apparently how it works is, how I understand, is that you've got a bunch of these like rogue drones that you have to fight against like we've done now. Then there'll be a few more. And then after that there's some guy I'm gonna have to kill because he's like some kind of pirate who's been spying on the Concord or something like that. I'm not 100% sure about that, but we can go here. Take out these frigates. I'm going to try to take them out first. Oh, we're going to be stuck in places to activate the Bastion. Probably good to have a bit of tracking right here because they will be coming in quite hard. Okay. I don't know about using the drones because I'm worried that if I use the drones then it's just going to it's going to like make so that they just get killed straight away because there's so many enemies. So I'm worried that they'll just insta blap my drones if I deploy them. Let's go on optimal range. These guys are just dying so easily. So easy peasy. We can actually pull in some of these wrecks right here. See if we get anything good from it. Sometimes you can get good stuff. You know, those meta modules, they can sometimes be worth a few mil. It's always a little bit of a bonus check right there. I can actually, now is when we can deploy our drones to just kill out these small stuff right here. Kill the small stuff. I'll take out the small stuff right there. The mercenary commander, I think he's trying to kite me because he seems to be going away. That's the thing with Warriors Legion ships, they're known for being very kitey. But that guy died straight away. The Orthrus, you know, that ship is really kitey. Let's take out all these drones, or these not drones but they're frigates. No, they're quite far away, these guys, so we're probably going to have to MJD to these people. See, there's a bunch of people over there. I wonder actually, maybe we can actually just do Scorch and just use it and take them out. Take the closest ones out and just use our drones to take out the frigates. It's a long time since I did this mission. In fact, it's a long time since I did missions in general. I've been doing a lot of Abyss recently. Abyss, you know, my main activity. It gives quite a bit more than missions, but you know, when you want to relax, missions is definitely a good activity because you know you don't have to think about, you know, dying to Charybdis Tyrannus is wrecking shot, so you don't have to worry about any time. I can, and whenever I want, just quit right now. It's no stress at all. Very chill. And I like that. So that's why I do missions rather than just doing these Abyss sites. It's also, you know, I come home from university, so there's a lot of stuff you think about. And just I can't be bothered to just think about managing my shield boosters, even though it's still it's a very like a muscle memory for me to manage my shield boosters on my Gila. But I just can't be bothered to think about that right now. I just want to blast away in the Paladin, purge these filthy pirates who have been spying on the Concord, because it seems like here in the mission setting, something about the DED. Some DED agents were being messed around. Someone was being a bit dodgy with the DED. Okay, drones seem to have taken care of all the frigates. Let's start shooting this guy over here. Wonder how far are these guys away? Okay, so I don't think it'll be worth the MJD. Maybe it will. Wait, where's the acceleration gate? Maybe we can calculate this a bit. The thing is, look, we can MJD, but I don't think we'll be in range to be able to use Conflag anyway, so I don't think it'll really make much difference. We can just keep blasting away with Scorch, and that's really all to it. Just keep an eye on the D-scan. It's something I worry a lot. I worry a lot that there's going to be people here who just gank me from nowhere. Paladin is just like, it's not expensive, it's not like the expensive fit, it's just the thing of seeing, oh, I killed a 1.5 bill ship, because the whole of the Marauders, unfortunately, are just so damn expensive. You know, it's like that with all the Tech 2 ships. They're just so much more expensive than the Tech 1 counterparts, and especially the Marauder, because, you know, battleships in general, they cost quite a lot. Like Tech 1 battleships go for 200 mils, so naturally speaking, the Tech 2 version of that is going to cost so much. You know, you got a cruiser, like a Omen, for example, that costs, what is it, like 8-9 mil, something like that. And then you got the Tech 2 cruiser, like, I don't know, the Zealot, it costs like, what was that, 200 plus? So it goes by almost 50 times more, or 30 times increased price by going to Tech 2. So it's not unusual that these cost a lot, but it just happens to be that because battleships, naturally speaking, are very big ships, they're going to be very expensive in terms of their resources. The thing that costs so much in making these is like all these special resources, salvage materials. I think you can get from the we can actually take out the spider from the relic and data sites. I think you need them to do Tech 2 stuff, and also just in general, Tech 2 stuff is really hard to do. You can do all that invention, all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of probability, like there's a chance that when you try to do this invention stuff to get the Tech 2 blueprints, then there's a chance you fail, so you can potentially lose ISK as well. So it's a lot more pricey, a lot more, less, it's not less convenient as producing Tech 1 stuff. Oh, just blasting away is so good. You know, the Scorch is just purging all these guys so quickly. Absolutely don't have to think about anything. We just sit here. We've got shooting out 100 kilometers with the Scorch. Just really good, really good. Okay, I wonder if we can actually take out the spider drone. Well, I'll be able to shoot that. Nah, I'm not able to shoot that. Okay, there's only just frigates now. Maybe I'll be able to kill that one. Maybe if we use the Imperial Navy multi-frequency, does that have a good tracking? A Scorch, what about Scorch? Yes, Imperial Navy multi-frequency is the best one. And then maybe if we go with the tracking computer here, maybe we'll be able to shoot one of them. I don't know, we'll see about that. Actually, no, probably not, because look how close they are now. They're like 8 kilometers. Before they're 18 kilometers, maybe it was possible, but no, I don't think so. I just keep shooting. Maybe there's off chance that I'll land a wrecking shot. You know, maybe I'm the big battleship going to land a wrecking shot now, not Charybdis Tyrannus always landing one in the abyss. Okay, that's actually, you know what we can do? Is there any large wrecks we can pull in? Maybe this one over here could maybe have something good. Often the large ones tend to have good stuff. Or because they, like, I think the grapplers that they can drop tend to be worth quite a bit. Also, in general, their parts, like the MWD and that kind of stuff, they tend to be worth quite a lot. Okay, nothing good in here. Let's go. I'm being webbed down. Let's go. Why are the drones splitting up? That's really annoying. Look how I've got focus fire, and it's still going for, it's still trying to split them. I really hate it when that happens. It happens so often. I think it has something to do with their drone aggro switches, because the drones, they like, sometimes they attack the way you tell it to do, but then sometimes if someone's shooting them enough, or somehow switches or something like that, then they'll just switch aggro suddenly, and it's I think it messes with the AI. So I think that has to do with why they switch. It could also be that I just didn't happen to assign it, and then that's why it just decided to switch to a different target because he was not sure which one to hit. That could also be a possibility right there. Okay, let's see. Acceleration. Let's see what the last room is. So I've got this cheat sheet right here. There seems to be the first pocket and second pocket. This is the second pocket right now. So basically, this is the last pocket right here. We went through it so quickly because the Paladin is just so damn good with the Scorch. It was amazing. I didn't expect it to be that good because I thought it was not going to be good with how, you know, the Scorch doesn't do so much damage. If we could clear Scorch, only does 650 DPS, so hardly anything actually. But we got really good damage application with the range, and then in general, the pulse laser has quite good application compared to other large weapons. So at the range we're getting basically full application. That was really good right there, really good right there. It was 650 good application. You never underestimate a damage application, guys, because I remember that I was thinking like, oh, look at this rattlesnake. I can use a Tech 2 torpedo launcher with like Scourge Rage or Scourge Fury torpedoes or whatever what are they called now. If we go in torpedo. Yeah, if we go in the ammo, Scourge Rage torpedo, yeah, this guy. If we go and look at the explosion radius on this. Oh wait, Scourge Rage torpedo? It's only 774. Okay, it's not as big as I thought it would be. I thought it was going to have a bigger signature radius or explosive radius, but it's still 700 meters. That's almost the size of a battleship, so it's hard to encapsulate a whole battleship in the explosion just because of how big the explosion radius is on those things. Let's go to the next final site. And drones in. I could have, been salvaging and grabbing stuff in, but honestly, I couldn't be bothered right there. It would be so much micromanagement. They're all quite far away. This is what I was talking about. This is the last one. You got this guy here. This is the informant right here, this guy. And we can just kill him almost straight away, I think. Let's see now. Maybe if we do an MJG cycle, we'll actually be in range of Scorch in Conflag. Actually, let's do that. Conflag will be a perfect thing for this. Let's go in range. And then switch over to Conflag. One armor cycle. Then we just lock them up. Oh, we can still lock up. I thought you can't lock up when you MJT, but apparently you can. Okay, let's go for this guy. He's going to die very quickly. Yep. He dies straight away. And I think we have to gather some of the... there's some prisoners or something that were captured by this guy that we need to grab. Let's go and get that. Alright, he's dead. Oh wait, actually we completed the mission. What is this? Set destination. Okay, let's see now. They said something that I needed to capture some... mission. No, I don't. Okay, there's no... I thought I needed to gather some kind of like prisoners to save, but apparently that's not in this mission. So let's go back to Apanake and turn in our mission. It's really good payout. This mission didn't take that long. I thought it would take a bit longer than it actually took, and we got 8,600 LP. So that's like almost 10 million ISK right there if you convert that to items that you can sell on the market. For the Sisters of Eve LP prices is pretty good. You get about 1,000 to 1,100 to 1,200 ISK per LP, and we got a bit of a bounty prices there, so we'll get 3.6 mil plus the 10 mil from the loyalty points plus that, wasn't that 5 mil all right there, and it's pretty good. Pretty good for that little mission right there. So it's good. Missions are a good relaxing activity. You get something from it. You don't get amazing stuff as you get in the Abyss. Obviously in the Abyss you get much more, but it's a nice relaxing activity you can do in the Empire space. I just keep saying this over and over again. I just wish there was some kind of harder L4 mission that was specifically made for Marauders, because Marauders feel so overkill. Like, it's ridiculous. My fear is absolutely ridiculous. Look here, I got 4 heat sinks and a collision accelerator, like 5 damage modules, and I've got just 3 tank modules. That's all I have. Just 2 capacitor modules, 1 large compact battery as well, and 1 large capacitor control circuit. So it's just, I've got 2 prop mods, like nothing really. Nothing really for defenses really. Is hard basic things, just everything to do as much damage as possible, because the Marauder really is just so naturally so tanky. Look at this. You've got like armor repair bonuses, you've got, what is this, capacitor bonuses, so we get a lot of extra capacitors, so it's easy to fuel our tank. And with the Bastion module we'll get really good resistances right here. Look, these resistances are really good. And then if we have the reactive armor hardener as well, we'll also get even more, because it's going to adapt over time. And I've not even got my reactive armor hardness skill trained up. There's this one you can train up called, I think it's called resistance phasing, and it makes it so that these cycles for it to ramp up to the best the best resistance is like adapted resistance is a lot quicker, and I've got that very low level, I think, but still, even then, it's still very effective. It's really, this is just, it feels that these are just, it's like as if I'm using a Tech 1 battleship in an L3 mission. That's what it kind of feels like right now. It feels like this is made for something bigger. And it definitely does mean that it's made for some. I mean, there are, like, I've seen people talk about doing these in wormholes and that kind of stuff. So that's definitely a possibility, but it's not really suited for me. I like to do things for the solo kind of activities, and it's a bit difficult right now. You know, I would not want to take this into a wormhole. I'm just gonna get killed straight away by a gang of elite PvPers. Okay, let's duck in right here and grab some payout from this guy right here. Mekamireki Fedas. Okay, let's talk this. Alright, good. So we've got a bit of LP. Let's see about on our LP right there. We've got a lot of DD actually from doing the merging contents, but you see, yeah, I'm getting a bit more. This is a Viva LP. I think maybe we have to repair something. It was like expensive repair bill for like 0.7% damage. 200k. Probably shouldn't have even done that. Actually, I could have just repaired the armor when I get back out there. Anyway, that's it for the Silence the Informant L4 mission in a Paladin. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.